We want to put the tops of the doors on. We want to put the vent windows back in. I guess the wing windows, vent windows, whatever you want to call them. I call them a wing window, I guess. We want to put these back in. We have to section these because we have sectioned, or we have chopped the roof, and we have sectioning the door tops and all that sort of stuff. In order for the window to come up, we really want to put these back in. Colton's, what's first step, number one?
Rubber.
Going to take the rubber out. Go ahead, take the rubber out. Okay. What has happened, Colton has done the other one on the other side. So the rubber comes out, and then what?
The rubber comes out, and then there's a rivet that holds this piece right in here. We're going to pop that out.
There's a rivet down there in the window channel, so he's going to drill that out or grind that out.
And then we're going to slide this piece of chrome off, which is on the front side here. This slides off, right? And then we will find our place where to section it. Right?
Exactly.
Usually the flattest or the straightest piece of
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. And I'll get this rubber out and we'll go from there.
Okay. What I'm going to say now, instead of drilling that out, we'll just take a zip cut and then grind the top of that off, and then you can pull it out.
Easy
peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm going to show them this one. Come on this side. We've got this one. Colton has done this one. He welded it and put it all together. I did give him a hand a little bit on it, but basically he done it himself. Just want to get this out here, show you what's going on while he's ripping that down. So he's pulled out the rubber. He took this piece of chrome off, didn't have to cut that whatsoever. That's fantastic. We've sectioned it. You can see where it's welded back together on there. He did the welding, he did the grinding. Fantastic. We had to do a little bit of cutting up here because when we put that back together, it did not reach, or it made this crooked. He had to section it at the top. Didn't matter where he sectioned it here, because when he did, he just shoved the chrome deck back down over top of it, and it looked good. Now, there's something I want to explain when we do this. When we took this window out, I don't know if that screw will come out or not. There's a bolt right here. Okay, and that's for adjustment for this wing window is what it's for. And when we put the wing window back in, got a screw in the way there, but okay, when we put the wing window back in, it was standing up straight like this. There's a bolt down here at the bottom. I'm gonna take that screw out. I'm just going to show. I'll get a screwdriver here. Looking for a screwdriver?
Yeah, flathead. Here.
This is for the little tiny piece that went on top of the door. So, when this wing window first went in here, this bolt come through there, and this wing window stood up straight. Okay, well now it's not straight anymore. The window come up straight, it's not straight anymore because we nailed this post in. You can remember we cut it here, and we reliefed it, and we slid that in, and we pulled that one out to match them up. Well, now that the wing window's in it, now the wing window can't sit like that no more. It can't bolt like that. Now it's got to come in here and bolt like, it's got to come in this way here. Now that bolt doesn't reach. You can see if it wants to come in here, it's on an angle now. And what's going to happen is we're going to have to add to that bolt so we can bolt it up and it goes in the window channel. So the windows are going to come up like this from now on, like the 50. They're going to come up on an angle. So that's just the matter of lengthening that so we can bolt it there to fit what we got going on here. So basically, you can see if I take that out and I put that in there and bolt that where it was before, it's standing up straight the way it was before. Well, actually, we've cut that and leaned that in. So now we have to angle it to make it fit. So basically, we have to do something with the bolt down the bottom to make it stay there. So that's what we have to do there. That's fine, we got that figured out. When it comes to the window, if Jolene can take a look here, take a light, you can put it in there.
Can I use this for a minute?
Sure can.
Good.
You're gonna just take and knock the head of the rivet off so you can get that off.
Okay.
So you can see, if you want to take a look in here, this piece right here, can you see inside down there? This piece I got my finger on, that rubber, that piece holds the window lining, holds the window thing, it's welded right to it. And when the window, in order for that window to come up, it's going to come up straight. In order to change that, we're going to have to cut that, and we're going to have to weld the piece on it and make it go in that way and make the window come out this way. Let's go back over where Colton's at. It's a kind of a tedious thing that has to be done, but it's the only way to make it work. Because obviously things have changed. Like I was saying to Colton before the camera went up, when we're doing stuff like this, you really want to pay attention and do the best you can because people are watching. And if Colton doesn't have a job here someday, then somebody will say, hey man, that guy's good. I want to give him a job. And that's where I was talking to Colton this morning. If you're doing something, try to...
Do that a little more.
Yeah, sure. And that's for anybody. That's for anybody working anywhere. Do a good job while you're working. And that way there, when it comes time, you can kind of rip that. I say kind of rip it off, but yeah. There you go. That worked, didn't it?
It did, but
tape. Can you show what you're... Now,
no.
We're going to section it.
I think I started from the top one on this one, and
Yep.
2 pieces of tape down on this one. Do it.
Do it. Show us how you do it. The other way, sorry. The other way. The other way.
What's her name? Oh, I guess you're sorry.
All the way around so you can follow it with a grinder. And this is a nice thing where we've used tape. Now you can picture it. I'm using a measuring tape over here and then going here and trying to use a measuring tape. I know that there's a lot of people obviously do it that way, and I'm not saying anything against it, but sometimes when you get measuring things, when you're over here, then you're over there, and you're on different pieces, sometimes it can get out of shape. Where we're using tape, I'm hoping that nothing gets out of shape because we've got 2 pieces of tape and all we have to do is make sure that they're in line with each other and it cuts easy. Unless you have it on an angle. Well, to me,
it's on an angle.
You should, we'll let them go for it. Just bring it together on the other side instead of trying to wrap it. Just bring it together on the other side instead of trying to wrap it. What he's trying to do is line that tape up.
Bring them together?
Just bring it together. Instead of trying to wrap it. Well, see now. Well,
yeah, see, still feels on an angle.
Well,
I am.
Well, we're playing grade 2. We're trying to get tape straight.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
There you. Does it look good? Can you cut it straight? You know where you're going? Does it look good?
Not on the top, no.
Give me that damn thing. Come on. Now, is it straight on both? You got it straight?
Straight. It's around.
We're not overlapped anywhere. It's not making too big of a cut.
No, straight.
That one straight?
This one, no. This one, yes.
Oh, no. Just look at it. Listen.
Yeah.
Look all right?
Yep.
Cut it.
Got it. Jeff, got it.
Okay, we're just going to cut the top off. You're going to cut it, section it here. because this part is straight. He's not into the round area. We're straight here. And we're going to cut it at the top here because we're just going to weld the top back on. And it doesn't matter where we're straight all the way along here. So we could have took 2 inches out of here, 2 inches, whatever. But we're just going to take the 2 pieces of tape here and 2 pieces of tape there and bring it back together. And the reason we're doing that is because it's got a screw here that screws to the top of this piece, and we want that piece. We could cut it off right off the very top, but we do not have this piece connected, so we want to weld it back together. Zip cut away, me son. Zip cut away. Why not go straight down through?
I didn't want to go through the wood.
What the? No, here's with the wood, but see what's going on there. See what you got going on?
I went out a little bit.
Yeah. So you got to pay attention when you're cutting. See when you're cutting your line. See how you're not staying on the line of the tape? That's why we're trying to make the tape straight. Cut it, and then we'll fix it. You may as well finish it. Finish it. I'm going to give you a hint. I'm going to give you a hint. I'm going to give you, just let me tell you, I'm going to give you a hint. Well, when you're cutting this like this, don't hold your face like this. Hold your face like this, and then you can see what's going on. Okay. It's just like someone throwing a punch at you. Or you're throwing a punch, you wouldn't want to hold your face right here. Hold it to the side. Anyways, you're cutting it like that, hold it to the side. So when you cut this one, you still got a rivet there going on. Don't break that rivet off. But when you're cutting this one, hold your head to the side. And then you can see all down along the side of the tape. And if the disc breaks, it's not going to cut your face. Remember, you got a weak face. Keep peeling. There you go. How much did that help?
A little bit.
Not as dumb as I look.
No.
All right, let's get this piece welded back on. Right?
Yep.
And you can see when we weld this piece back on, that didn't fit, so we're going to have to cut it up here. So get your welder going. Let's pull your welder out. Ow. We can probably cut that anytime. Doesn't matter where I cut it there. I'll just cut it there and we'll put it back together. We'll take a piece out of it and cut it there. You got it plugged in? What you need? No, I like the other cord myself, but this cord here works better with the welder. That one there is kind of a flimsy, shoddy thing. I'll get that. You get in position to weld it. How's that? Now what has to happen is he has to do a good job on the front side of this, welding it. And the reason being is he's got to shove that chrome back down over top of it. So this has got to be ground down nice. So this on the front piece here, it's got to be ground down nice. So we'll give a little bit of a gap, and then that'll be good penetration. And then that way there, we'll know that it's going to stay there.
Back a little bit.
You can, okay. Perfect. I'm going to hold it for you. I'm getting a pair of gloves on. I got burnt yesterday doing this like 3 times. The other day we did it, burnt like 3 times. All right, basically what I want to do is I want to hold that on for him and get somewhat straight.
Get there. Start fresh, yeah. in the corner.
Right on the corner. Put this in, just a second. Get your wire exactly where you want it before you put your helmet down. Or put your, yep.
What the fuck's that?
What's that?
Why is she, oh.
You know what, in all honesty, I wouldn't even put your helmet on to do that. Okay. No, just leave your helmet. But what I'm saying is we'll tack it, get it in place. Get it in place and close your eyes.
Ready?
Close your eyes. Go. Perfect. How much better was that?
Good.
It's good.
Where was my face all up? I'm peeling.
I understand that, but not one dot at a time. If you're welding continuously.
I'm peeling.
I'm just looking at that. Now we see what we're not straight.
Yeah.
See that we're not straight up there? That's the stuff you got to pay attention to. So that's the stuff you have to pay attention to when you're doing this sort of stuff. Because it has to be straight. Or we want it straight. And that's the stuff I want you to pay attention to as you're doing it. I want to hit it with a hammer for a second. Just going to straighten that out. Now we're back straight. Now you can put your mask on or your helmet on and tack and weld it. Weld that in. No, look, you're going off. Why don't you come back this way? Does that make sense? Back this way. And then you can hit the weld. And up here, where the spot is. Whoa. Good. Let's do this side. Weld that. One dot at a time.
Yep. There you go. A little bit right there, I could fill in.
That's not going to help you when you're at a little spot like that, throwing meat down. If you start bumping it like that and you got a little tiny place to weld, you really just got to get into it and be done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you bump something off, then you got a mess there to deal with before you even go to weld it, and you only got a little tiny spot. You know what I'm trying to tell you. All right, let's do this one. Where's the other piece at? Right here. Let's get this going straight.
Not straight here either.
Does that look like it's straight to you? I want you to look down here. Look where I'm looking. Here. Does that look straight to you? You want to get it straight.
With your other hand.
Yeah. Does that look straight? Looks straight to me. You can't make it fit there. We haven't cut it yet.
Yeah.
Something desperately going on there. But let's do this. Let's put this on. We've got to cut that to make that go. Look, see that? Hold that together. We'll hold that together. Where we got to cut it?
Right there.
Where? Which side would you want me to cut off?
Cut the side.
Yeah, attaboy. You cut the wrong side.
Right there.
So that's got to be cut off. Do you want me to cut it off?
If you want to. I'm ready to weld.
What's that?
I'm ready to weld. Ooh.
That isn't what gets cut off. That side isn't what gets cut off. This side gets cut off. This piece.
Yeah, right here.
We marked that piece.
Oh, did you? Okay. So we want this right here.
Just a second now. Just a second now. Come look at this. See, we gotta make this straight. We can't make that fit because it wants to. Pull it out some. It's gotta be straight. Now look at it. I got that straight now, Mark. See what we got cut off.
Right out there. That's the way you're supposed to be.
Look, I want to make this straight down here first. Let go. Let go. Is that straight there? Doesn't look straight to me, but
Comes in.
let go of it. You have to make this straight. Let that stay up. Does that look straight? Doesn't look bad, does it?
No, it doesn't. Go for it.
That's what cut off. Good thing I didn't cut that. This is the top piece where the top vent window goes in, and that's where it regulates down there. Let's bolt this together. Let's make it straight if we can. One tack. One tack. Just tack it together. Ouch, got hurt. Now, straighten that bad boy out a little bit. Looks good and straight to me. Let's do this. That looks good and straight. Looks fairly straight to me. This piece right here, I want to go straight this way. I'm going to match that up this way. Just match it. Tack one tack at the top. Ready? Just a second. Let's make it fit best we can. Go for it. Nope, getting ground on. Just a second. Let me see it. Go for it. Tack it. Yeah. Let's take a look. See if that's straight. This is what I'm talking about, going straight this way. It looks straight. Tack the other side, or weld it, I guess. You might as well finish welding it, one tack at a time.
Where that's at. Well,
That stuff you want to be very careful with, and the reason being is it's thin. You know, you don't want to destroy it. Got it all welded?
look at that. Well, there.
It's all welded around the top. You got that welded. That looks good. That looks good. You got the front welded there. We don't want to get inside there too much, and the reason being is the channel goes in there. He's got it welded on both sides really good, so we're going to leave it. I'm going to buff it off real quick, because I think I'll be a little quicker.
Yes, you will.
You did a good job on that, welding that up, because you really can bugger it up once you start burning holes through it, and then it's... Boogie no more. So you got to cut that. Nice. This is the one right here. On the inside, it's right at the very top. Just have to knock it off a little bit. The one on the front is where we have to do really good because the chrome has to go back down on. Watch your face. Got a little piece right in here we're going to knock off where that chrome won't go on. See that little piece right there? Yeah, see that?
I do. On a die grinder maybe?
No, just here. Come on off. Nice. I'm going to try to stick the zip cut in there and get that. I'm going to try to knock it off somehow. Die grinder, I guess. You want to give me the air hose. And then you're going to have to turn the air on, if you will, please. It's not on.
Okay, I remember there's that, I think.
It's on? Okay. What? Okay, I have to knock that off. We got her. Alrighty. Now,
you don't even have to cut the chrome, so it just slides back over and cut off the access, right?
to be honest with you, it's going to be bent a little bit. The reason being is this bracket down here is bent. Didn't notice that, but let's bend it a little bit. See that, where it's bent? This bracket's bent here. See where it's coming off?
Yeah, from twisting.
Twisting and going on. Twisting by the pool.
Rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it.
Let's just leave that. So we have to rivet the window felt back in. We got to get that out for starters. Knock the head off a little better. When you knock that out, probably can't get that out now. Grab your drill bit and that. Put that drill bit. And we're going to drill. They've got a rivet in there. And we're going to drill the rivet out because we can't get it out. It won't come out. Everything's going straight. Everything's good. Everything's good. Talking myself into it, anyways. No, the drill bit's in the rivets.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, I remember you did that. Wasn't that a little too big?
Nope, it's perfect. Just got to drill the rivet back out, and we got to put a new rivet in it.
Bottom one?
Hole, yeah. No, top one.
Thought so.
Push on it. Alrighty. Now, let's get a rivet going. We want to put our rubber back, or our thing back, or felt back in. we want, what do we want? We want to cut the felt back off. We want this at the top because it fits. And where do we want, no, just a minute now. Where are we cutting this off? Do you know?
This piece here?
Yeah, where are we cutting the felt off?
This?
Yeah, where are we cutting it off?
Here.
Why?
We'll cut the felt off with this, because that's where we sectioned it. It's how long we made it. So cut the access off.
Okay, so where? I want you to tell me, show me the line.
Right here.
Right there, perfect.
Right there, with that.
That's the line I want you to tell me.
Right there.
That's the one I wanted. Just
Right there.
And the reason we're going with that length is because it matches up to the felt that where it was before.
Yeah.
Right? Check it. Turn it. Look at Jolene. Focus in on his forehead. See it peeling. His face. He didn't get a very tough face.
No. Really. And you know what?
Now, you're gonna have to get your drill back out again.
Hasn't got a very tough
Get your
face.
drill back out again. Now we're in place here at the top. We're back in place there at the thing. So now you're gonna drill a hole through that bad boy. So let me get this in there like that. Yep. You're gonna drill a hole through that felt. Slower the better. Push on it. All right. Now we're going in this way because we don't, just a minute now though. What I'm saying is we're going in this way with the rivet. You can put the drill through it again if you like.
Might as well.
There you go. Now the rivet's going down through because the glass is going up through this part and the rivet, see that part, we want the poopy end on this side.
Yeah, to show them.
Because we want the, now when you shove that down in there, go ahead, shove it down in there. Now you can't get it all the way down in there because you keep hitting it. See, now take a look at that square thing. See the end of the drill bit?
Oh,
the
yeah.
end thing. Remember, you got to square that off. Is it not going through, or?
I don't think.
Let's take a look. You get it through. And you got to line that. Yeah.
I need a bigger drill bit, I think. Just a little
No, that is the drill bit for the rivets. That's what happens with rivets. You've only got one drill bit generally for each rivet. And what happens is, if you drill it too big, it doesn't work. Just a minute now. You're going through the wrong side. You got to go through this way.
I'll rivet.
What?
I need a new rivet. This came off.
I'm not getting it for you. You went through one way, it's got to go through the other way. Something's got to be turned, something's got to be moved, something's got to be something. It's through now, ain't it?
Yep.
There you go. There you go. Now you put that end on. Now you have to make sure that that bolt goes down in through. Just turn it one way. Don't keep turning. You got to get, there you go. Get it all the way down in there. No, don't squeeze it yet. Go for it. Go for it. There you go. Just break it. It'll break off. There. So now we got to rivet down inside like that where it holds it.
Oh.
Now, you've got that back together.
This slides
Now what are you going to
face.
do? That piece can probably be slid out. That probably could have went on first, couldn't it?
Good.
Slide that piece back
we
on.
can cut this
No.
off. I guess now it just go down. It's just sink in the window, won't it? You'll never see it.
No. Goes on the other side. Take a look at the chrome. 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 There you go. That's chrome. Take a look at the chrome. See how it fits? See how it's got two slides in there?
Yeah.
Well, one's got to slide on one side of that, and one's got to slide on the other side of it.
Move it out a little bit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, just slide the chrome down. It'll slide in there. There you go.
I'm not pushing on this too hard.
Well, don't bend it, that's for sure. Pull it back off, pull that tape off.
It's sharp.
Don't bend it. What's going on is you left the tape on it, and the tape's in where the rubber is, and now it's jammed in between. And it's going to pull the tape off.
Try it again.
And do it again. So, in other words, it probably could have went on first and then that riveted on.
Oh yeah,
But it should still go. It's not that tight. It's only got one rivet. Just take a look at the top. See how it fits. See how it fits there?
Holy jumpins.
Well, I mean, it's not rocket science. Just look at the top and you line the two things up, the two tits up. We can give it a little tap with a hammer if we have to, or
We'll go down. Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
Doesn't
Give it a tap with a hammer? You want Dad to tap it?
Get Dad out of tap it.
There. There, he says. Now, do you think it was a pass or a E or an F or an O or
B?
A B? B for what? Okay, so there we got the vent window. So we've got that going there. Why is that here? Okay, there you go. The screws, this is the bolt that we have on the inside. Let's do this. Screws in there. And then we're going to have to make a bolt for the bottom on this one, exactly like that one. Let's take this off. Don't know if we got that right or not. We might even have to section it more there, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, because we don't know for sure. Does it look like it's straight up and down? Yeah, could be, and it could not be. Now let's take it to the top of the door. Colton's got that in there. Let's grab the top of the door. What you do this weekend, Colton?
Me, not much.
No?
No. Play some pool.
Played some pool? Where at?
West sides.
Oh, you went to the bar.
For about an hour.
Oh, drinking, did you?
No, I wouldn't quite say I was drinking, but
Did you drink?
didn't get drunk.
Did you drink?
Yeah,
Oh, you drank then?
I guess.
You went up to the bar too?
Anyway,
I asked you.
don't
I asked
need to
you.
know. Everyone doesn't need to know what I do on my.
I don't.
Anyway.
I don't. I don't have to know what you're doing. But I asked you what you're doing this
Last time I went
weekend.
to West Side and played pool.
And you said, I said, you going out and drinking? And you said, no. On camera, I asked you that. And I asked you down the house. I said, are you going out drinking? And you said, no.
It wasn't.
And
it wasn't a plan.
You went, I don't care if it was a plan or not, but you said no. Basically, that's not being truthful. That's not being truthful. Okay. And I'll tell you another thing. Didn't you just get done drug rehab?
What are you doing right now?
I'm asking
I
you.
don't want to talk about that on camera.
I'm asking you. I'm asking.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did.
How long was you there?
4 months.
4 months. You are not going to heal if you're going to the place where you got sick.
Okay.
Did you hear that when they said that? Yeah. Did they ever tell you that? So are you going to heal?
No.
Now think about it. It's easy not to talk about something if you've lied about something. You can't go.
This is something I don't want to talk about.
Well,
Right. This particular
well, you know
second.
what? I'll tell you what. I don't want you working here if you're lying to me.
Well,
If I can't trust you, if I ask you a question, if I can't trust you, well then that means I can't trust you all the way around. I can't jump on and off.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
So if you told me that you weren't going out and you weren't drinking, I asked you on camera and I asked you off camera. And then I see you're at the bar. Well, you've lied to me. You're not starting off on the right foot. Remember I said we have respect for each other. You tell me the truth and I tell you the truth.
You're right.
You're not telling me the truth.
You're right.
I know I'm right. I know I'm right. And if you're not held accountable, you'll never learn anything.
Can I get my welder going?
Not this second. Yes, please, get the welder going. So you've broken the first rule. You've lied to me. We said we weren't going to lie to each other.
I'm sorry, it's just one of those things I don't
You want to listen.
about.
You can say sorry all you want, but you've
Okay.
broken the first rule. You've lied to me. You're not showing me respect. That's the end of it. That's the truth of it. You never showed me respect. You lied to me. I've asked you twice, and that's the way it goes.
What does this mean now?
What's that?
What does that mean now?
What's that? It doesn't mean anything. I'm just letting you know that you lied to me, and that I just know that you're not actually being who you say you're being.
I am dead.
And you know what? It's on you. It's not on me.
I'm not trying to make it on anybody. It was just.
I don't know what. Listen, I'm just letting you know that I know that you've broken the first rule. You've already broken it. You've lied to me. That's the end of it. Not saying anything other than you lied to me. You're not telling me the truth. And basically, I do not want to start things over on the wrong foot.
You're right.
And if you're lying to me, that means you're starting off on the wrong foot.
You're right.
I know I'm right. You don't have to tell me I'm right. I know. Let's tack that together. Get your ground on there somewhere. We said right in front of the camera what we're going to do. We're going to not lie to each other. We're going to respect each other and tell each other the truth. Now, I want you to tack it together.
Where?
Well, I don't want to let that go. I don't want it to fall. You cannot heal if you're going to the exact same place where you got sick. And you can't tell me you're planning on healing if you keep going back to that same spot that you got sick. It's foolishness. I'll tack it right at this corner right here. Just a second, I'll tell you when. Try it. Drop a little bit. And believe me, I don't want to talk about your issues either. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I have no concern with it whatsoever. But when you're lying to me, that's when it's my problem. That's when it's my issue.
I understand.
We made a pact that we weren't going to do that. I want you to tack this corner. Don't get inside where the just drop a little bit. Drop a little bit on the other one. Drop a little bit, and then walk together. That's good. Good. All right, now back here. No, just a second now. All right. Now I've got that on there. Nope, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. Can't do that, can't do that. Can't do that. See, what happened here, like there's a little piece of, will you go get that little piece that goes there, please? Mm-hmm.
I think they might be over in the other building. 1 minute.
Just a minute now. There's a little piece of metal. That's all right. That's all right. It's all right. There's a little piece of metal. I just want to show that. We got a little bit of I'm trying to hold this vent window straight. And the reason being I want it straight is because I want to cut this off so we can open the door. And I want to weld this piece to the car is what I want to do. And what I want to do is, I want to be able to cut that off and weld it to the car. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get a marker. just hold this down a little bit, just like that. So I'm going to match that up with that, and I want a little bit of a gap there, so we're just going to leave that like that. We're going to put, all right, let's open the door for a second. Maybe I can put a screw in that. Let's open the door with that. Nope, this has got to open with the door. Just open it with the door. Now, there should be a screw here. All right, it's in there, that's why. Let's pull this out. I just don't want to go through the same deal, Colton, that's all.
Yeah, I understand. It's
okay,
just, I didn't want to be there myself, and we were there for an hour or two.
Listen, I can't listen.
I drank some beers, and I don't know, man. I just wasn't something.
I can't listen to that. I didn't want to be there. What are you talking about?
Listen to it.
If you didn't want to be, if you didn't want to be there, you wouldn't be there. Don't talk so foolish. Don't talk so foolish. If you didn't want to be there, you wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, you're right.
I know I'm right.
Anyways,
talk so foolish. Can't listen to that.
This is
what?
This is why. Yeah.
This is why what?
I probably didn't want to be there in the first place because we would have this conversation.
Well, you shouldn't have been there in the first place because you told me you wasn't going to be.
I know.
I'm not arguing with you no more.
I understand.
Excuse me, get this piece in here. Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering. Get that. There it is right there. Ah, there it is. There's the bad boy I wanted. We're way off. Well, not really. I'm just putting the screw back in exactly where it came up before. I'm just trying to find out whether there's nothing in between there. We're gonna have to come ahead. We're gonna drill a hole and come ahead on that. It's not gonna work anymore. So that's coming out. Gonna have to drill a new hole there. Doors got longer, obviously. Let's pull this down. Don't you pull yours down. Let me just pull this down. Do this. I'm going to do that. That's where it fits. In the hole. Yeah, that's nicer there. You can see this, but let's open the door up here. You can see there's a hole right here. There's a hole right here that has a window winder on it. This right here is the bottom of the window. It has a piece going down, and it's square, and it sticks in the little window winder. So the little window winder bolts right here. The bent window goes in, and has a piece that goes down into the window winder, and then it has a pivot point at the top. Well, it has all changed at the present moment, seeing where we sectioned it, we cut the top of the doors, it's all changed. This wants to go forward a little bit. This might even want to be cut a little bit further in that way to allow that hole to match up with that hole. And that's what it looks like to me. We have to section this a bit more to get that down where it needs to go. And you can see where it's sticking out here. It's fitting everywhere else, but it's not fitting in here. So I'm thinking this has to come back, and this, let Jolene on that side. Let Jolene come around this side. Take a look. See this here? See this piece here? That's where the piece goes down through, and it's supposed to go down through the middle of that, and this is the window winder right here. So this piece has to go forward. In order for this piece to go forward, this has to be more cut off this piece to let it go forward, let it go ahead. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to cut it again. Everything's good there. It's good. It's good. Is it broke there? Nope, it's good. Just leave it. Now let's cut it again. Gonna take more out of it. Zip cut. You be ready with the welder. let's try it back in before we do it again. Actually, you can tack it. Let's just tack it and see what. Just clamp your ground on it. Just one tack.
Ready?
We'll probably cut it back off yet.
Watch your eyes for a second.
Just took a little more off it. This is still straight. We just want that in some to bring that in some. Just down here. Hard stuff to show, but it is what it is. Like, it's really got to be. It is what it is. I got to grind that off some because it won't go up in there. Now, do I like that? That looks like it's more center. Come look at this. Looks more center of that hole. More center. Probably could cut just a little bit more, couldn't it? Let's do this. Cut it one more time. And then we'll weld the sucker in there. Get ready with the... Now I gotta cut that better. Just cut that together so it goes together. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the glove on.
Good?
Yep. Yeah, just want to see it straight. What? Tear pair pile. Weld on this side. Let's weld it again at the top. I'm just going to grind it for now, just so we can get it in there. And if I need to weld it more, I will. But I want to get the top of the door cut. So we know what we got to do to the other side. We've got to cut it, bring it forward a little bit. Ah, damn it. Let's do it again. There we go. That fits. See how it fits in there nicer now? See how it's in there nice? And it looks straighter. Beautiful. Just had to cut some more off there. We didn't know how much I had to be sectioned up there because we didn't know. We know how much it got to be sectioned on the door. Now we'll shut the door. you're gonna hold yours out a little bit. You're gonna line this up with that. You know what I mean?
On the like,
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If we're gonna weld it, no, I don't want it in like that. I want it, see it flush like that. I want it down a little bit. Say an 1/8, something like that, where you can weld it up nice. You know what I'm saying? And that way there, I can plant this up here right. I should have probably, I did, it's not going down in there, right? You got yours right?
Yep.
All right. Kind of wonder why I'm not getting it up in there where it should be. I gotta just have something ground off probably. Just gotta see how it's gonna go up in there. All right. All right. You're good? You're good? Okay, you're
I'm
good?
fighting against you to make it
Okay,
good.
that's fine. That's fine for a little bit here. As long as we get something going that we need to get done. All right. Just want to know where, cut this off. And the only way I know how to cut this off, or where to cut it off, is to put the vent window in. I can't cut that. I want to cut that off near the vent window. I don't want to cut it off back here. I want it to, you know, try to make it right. And that piece of chrome is supposed to go up inside there. There might be something holding me up a little bit, but I'm thinking that's pretty decent. Now, I'm going to say there. And I'm going to cut it on a little bit of a 45 this way. And the reason being is I wouldn't want the back side when we open the door. I don't want the back side to catch the front. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? If I cut it straight, I got 2 straight pieces, and I try to open the door, could the back side hit the front side?
Could.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm going to cut it on a 45 this way. We'll bring it back just a little tiny bit. And we'll 45 it in that way. And then that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Alrighty, now I'm just gonna pull this out just a second. That can stay there as far as it wants. Just hold that top of the door, please. Yeah, I'm just gonna. See what I'm doing there, Colton? Just going to 45 it in. You're going to cut that off. So you're going to hold that piece. I'm cutting it off. Now, I'm going to. It doesn't look very good on there. Want to bring that together. Pair of channel locks. Nope. It's not, the door's not fitting so good when, just open the door, Colton. The door's not fitting so good right here. It's got a little bit left there, and it's not fitting so good on the back side. But what it is fitting good is it's fitting good right there where the vent window, the wing window goes in. It's fitting good there. So I don't know if I want to mess it up or not. I'll have to make an adjustment. Everything else. I'll tell you what to do, my son. I'm going to give you the welder. you to do is tack that together when I get it in my place. Go turn that thing on. Just on the, you know what? I don't want you tacking the front side because it's pulling away. I want you tacking on the back corner. Damn it. Yep. Good. Oh. Good. Awesome. That's way better. Way better. Now I just pull this out. Come on. Okay. Let's put our top herb in there. There's a bunch of stuff still up inside of there. Hold that. There we go. Now we get our vent window in. Mm-hmm. Yep. Move it. That's going to have to be fixed down there. Let's come on out. Now let's hold our piece up here. I'm hoping. Now, see, I'm going to make sure that's right. That might have to be played with. It's going to have to be played with. Going to have to be bent. Now, open the door. See that? Shut the door. Now, open the door. Good. Shut the door. Good. All right. Grab the welder. I want you to tack that on.
This one here, up here.
Up there. I have to clean that because it's going to bugger you. Now, can you weld that?
Where it's
Up, yeah.
all three of them, or
No.
just the one to the one? No, one.
I understand
Okay,
that.
never mind. My bad. I'm thinking now. My bad.
So where you at?
I'm gonna go in the corner right here,
Yes, why?
just because hold this door piece out,
Yeah, but why? Yeah, why are you only welding this one?
so it doesn't hit. It's because that opens with the door.
Right,
When-
right.
my
That opens
bad.
with the door. Well, you should know what's
I
going
know, just
on.
brain fart for a second.
You fart all you want. Go for it. Try to weld that together. What I do is put a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. Come down here. Come behind me.
Same distance. Or?
Nope. Just want to tack it in there for now.
Okay.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep. Good. I'm in there a little bit. You know. Don't want that. Want that window to stay. Just gonna have to play that a little bit. Let's do this. This one. You might have to bring that ahead a little bit. I'm not sure. It's not bad though. We want to cap that end, I'm thinking, so that's going to take some time, or take a little bit. There. Just want to do this. I want to bend that. Stop it. Stop it. Remember, we got that piece of chrome that goes in there, the piece of stain that does the window. Get that tacked together. Now we're just going to tack this for now, just to see what we got. Now, what am I thinking? All right, we'll just tack it for now, and then we'll deal with it. Just tack one right there. Alrighty, stand back and take a look at it. That's what we're going for. It's going to take a little bit. It's going to take a little bit to get it perfected, because we're going to have to push and prod and pull in a little bit. All this is going to have to be, all this is going to be welded up all the way along here. It's going to be quite a bit of work. Good job for Colton. You learn how to use the welder the best he can. That's a good place for that. Going there. I appreciate everybody coming back. I really appreciate it. You broke number one rule, not to lie to each other.
I know.
That's basically it. So we'll just start fresh from there. Have a great day, everybody. Come back tomorrow. We'll be here.